Assalamu alaikum my dear students. Hope you are all by the grace of Almighty Allah. Welcome to IBS Home School. This is Emdadul, Assistant Teacher of Mathematics, National Daily English School, Basic. Dear students, today I am going to conduct a higher mathematics class of class 9. Our today's topic is Assignment-3. This is the assignment of 14th week, and our submission date of this assignment is 11th September 21. This is the submission date. Dear students, in our today's class I will show you how can you solve the assignment of higher math. This is assignment 3 of 14th week. Okay, and I will show you how can you solve this assignment. Okay, dear students, let us see the question at first. Here the topic of the assignment is given here. Chapter 3, Geometry. This is the topic. Remember, dear students, here the topic is Chapter 3, Geometry. And lesson number, it means lessons or topics is given here. Here if you see, here is written orthogonal projection. It means that you need the concept of orthogonal projection. Extension theorem of Pythagoras. It means that here if you see, you will see here extension theorem. This one is the extension theorem, this one extension theorem, and this one. There are three theorems here. If you notice here, I will not read this theorem. You can see from your book. This is theorem 3 of chapter 3. This is theorem 4 and this is theorem 5. This theorem 5 is known as theorem of Apollonius. Okay, dear students, now see here assigned task or assignment. It means that what we have to solve, that is given here. Here is a stream given. Depending on the stream, 3 questions are given. It means this is a creative question. And how can we solve for this instruction given? Instruction I will read here. Solve the problem taking the concept of orthogonal projection and extension theorem of Pythagoras discussed in the 3rd chapter of higher mathematics textbook. It means that at first you have to take the concept of orthogonal projection and extension theorem of Pythagoras from chapter 3 of your textbook, and then you can solve this question. Okay, dear students, now assignment criteria. Assignment criteria, question 3a, present logic. It means that to answer question 3a, we have to present the logic at first and then we have to say the answer. Then determining length. It means that question B, we have to determine the length. How can we determine the length? We have to show in detail. In question C, taking decision from the proof of extension theorem of Pythagoras. It means that from the extension theorem of Pythagoras, we have to prove this question C. Okay, dear students, now here excellent means all are gained. It means that the concept we need, if everything is gained in the solution, then excellent will be given, and if any 2 are gained, then very good comment you will get, and if any 1 is gained, then you will get the comment good, and otherwise if less than 1 is gained or if anything is not gained, then the comment will be given need to progress. Dear students, now I will show you how can you solve this question depending on the given stream. Now see the first question. What is the first question? A. Mention the length of the orthogonal projection of the point A along BC with logic. It means that we have to mention the length of the orthogonal projection of point A according to the given figure and along with the side BC. It means that if I want to show you here the figure, here this is the figure. Suppose this is the given figure. ABC is a triangle. AD is perpendicular to BC. This figure is given, and here this length is 50 meter. This is 30 meter, and this total length BD means here this is 40 meter. This is 40 meter. To solve first question, what we need? At first we need the concept of orthogonal projection. Dear students, so at first we have to write what is meant by orthogonal projection. So in case of solving question A, I can write the orthogonal projection of any point, orthogonal projection of any point on any definite straight line, on any definite straight line when it signifies the foot, when it signifies the foot point, signifies the foot point, signifies the foot of the perpendicular, signifies the foot of the perpendicular signifies the foot of the perpendicular drawn from that point to the straight line, on the definite straight line, on the definite straight line. What does it mean? Here I have written the orthogonal projection. What is meant by orthogonal projection? It means that the orthogonal projection of any point on any definite straight line when it signifies the foot of the perpendicular drawn from that point on the definite straight line. So now here BC is the definite straight line and A is the point. As we need to determine the orthogonal projection of A, then we have to draw the perpendicular AD on extended BC, AD on extended BC, and that AD intersect BD at D, or B extended BC at D. So D is the foot point, D is the foot point of AD, D is the foot point of AD. So the point D is the orthogonal projection of A. So we can write here AD is the perpendicular, AD is the perpendicular to extended BC at D. So the foot point of AD is D. That is the orthogonal projection of the point A is the point D. So D is the orthogonal projection of A. As D is a point, and dear students, you know that the point has no dimension. The point has no dimension. So D has no dimension. So we can say the length of the orthogonal projection. As we need to mention the length, so we have to say the length of the orthogonal projection will be 0. So we can say, we know the point has no dimension. The point has no dimension. As the point has no dimension, so the length of D, length of the point D is 0. As D is the orthogonal projection of A and its length is 0, so we can say therefore the length of the orthogonal projection of A is 0. Therefore, the length of the orthogonal projection of the point A is 0. So the length of the orthogonal projection of the point A is 0. This is the solution of A, as we need to determine the length of the orthogonal projection with logic. So this is the solution of question A. Now question B, determine the length of AC. We need to determine the length of AC according to figure that is given in the question. The length of three sides AB, AD and BD are given here. So from this figure easily we can determine the length of AC. Dear students, as total length of BD is 40 meter here, AB is 50 meter, AD is 30 meter, and you know that another condition given in the stream, BC equal to CD. BC equal to CD. So C is the midpoint of BD. So we can write here. Dear students, question B I am solving now, but just I will show you the logic how can you solve. You have to arrange yourself and you have to use your own language. Just I am showing you how can you solve. BD equal to 40 meter. That means we can write BC plus CD is equal to 40 meter, implies BC means we can write here CD plus CD, as BC equal to CD. So we can write here now 2 into CD, that is equal to 40 meter. So if we divide both sides by 2, we will get CD equal to 20 meter. So the length of CD is 20 meter and length of BC also will be 20 meter. Now we need to determine the length of AC. To determine the length of AC, we need to observe the triangle ADC. If we observe the triangle ADC here, triangle ADC, in triangle ADC, we can say angle D, it means angle ADC is equal to 90 degree. It means this is a right angled triangle in which AC is the hypotenuse. AC is the hypotenuse. As AC is the hypotenuse, we know by the theorem of Pythagoras, we know AC square is equal to AD square plus CD square. Now putting the value of AD and CD, easily we can determine the length of AC. So we can determine the length of AC from this. Dear students, you have to complete this one yourself. Okay. Now part C, I will show you how can you solve. For the part C, we need the another figure in the question. For the part C, here another figure is PQR is a triangle. PQR is a triangle. In this case, you need to write the special nomination. In the special nomination, you have to write PQR is a triangle. PQR is a triangle, and here this is a perpendicular. PQR is a triangle, and this is obtuse angle triangle, and here is Suppose PS perpendicular to QR. PS perpendicular to QR. As PS perpendicular to QR, so we can say PQS is a right angle triangle. Triangle PQS is a right angle triangle. Here angle PSQ equal to 90 degree. So here PQ is the hypotenuse. So we can write here PQ square by the theorem of Pythagoras. PQ square equal to PS square plus QS square. But what we need to prove? We need to prove PQ square is less than PR square plus QR square. PR square plus QR square. Dear students, here we need to determine PQ square in the left side, that is I have written here, but here is PR square QR square. But here is no PR square QR square, just now we can convert this QS into QR. It means that we can write here QR minus SR. QR minus SR. PS square plus QS means QR minus SR whole square. So we can write here PS square plus QR square plus SR square. Applying the formula of A minus B whole square, we can write here 2 QR into SR. QR into SR. Now if you notice here, PS square and SR square. PS square and SR square. If you consider the triangle here, if you consider the triangle PSR here, angle PSR will be equal to 90 degree. In that case, we can write here hypotenuse is PR. So this is PR square is equal to PS square plus SR square. So sum of PS square and SR square is PR square. So sum of PS square and SR square we can write as PR square. And here is QR square, so we can write here QR square minus 2 QR into SR. Here QR into SR means the area of the rectangle included by QR and SR. As this is area of the rectangle included by QR and SR, so this 2 into QR, 2 QR into SR, this must be greater than 0. This must be greater than 0. Now as this is greater than 0, if we subtract this from this sum, this side will be larger and this side will be smaller. So we can write as 2 QR into SR greater than 0. So we can write PQ square is less than sum of these two PR square plus QR square. Okay dear students, so I think proof is done here. If you notice here, PQ square is less than PR square plus QR square. So I hope you have understood how can you solve question C. You will arrange the solution yourself and you will write using your own language. Okay dear students, so do the assignment properly, submit the assignment timely, keep practicing at home, abide by your parents, stay home, stay safe, see you again. Till then, Assalamu alaikum.